Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. So we're going to take a look at Shiba Inu. And yes, it's been dropping a lot, but for a meme coin that pumped up super high all of a sudden, you've kind of expect that. But is there a time where the retrace is hard enough for you to ape into Shiba Inu? Now, for full disclosure, I don't own any Shiba Inu. I don't plan to own any Shiba Inu, so I'm not going to buy any Shiba Inu. I don't really buy these meme coins, especially when they're pumped this high and they're actually like in the top 10 or 15. I don't think any meme coin should actually be this high because I don't see much underlying value in any of these meme coins. Not like they're being used in basically any industry. Yeah, you can probably use them at AMC theaters, but who's really going to use this stuff to buy a movie ticket? Most people buy crypto for the purpose of investing, and the real use case is like either money transfer, logistics, DeFi or something like that. And DeFi is already filled with competitors, so don't really know how Shiba Inu would do it in that market. But is there a price for Shiba Inu where it's actually smart to actually buy in? Now, once again, I'm not going to buy it, but the thing is, there's several breakpoints. Ideally, you want to get Shiba Inu down here at like 7 or 8 zeros and a 4. That's not going to happen, at least not until the real bear market hits. So if you want to make money in the next few months, that's not a good breakpoint. Now, the first breakpoint is actually around 5 zeros. 4 zeros and a 2. Right now it's 4 zeros and a 5, so you needed to dump another 50% or so. So 4 zeros and 0.000025, like around that price, I think is the first breakpoint you could look at entering. And that's because it actually stayed at this price for about 15, 16 days before it went up. And the thing is, like, it went up from that price, it could easily dump down to that price. In fact, it's pretty much almost halfway back to that price. So after a couple of days, if it dumps down to like 4 zeros and a 2.5, that's the first price point I would even consider buying Shiba Inu at. If I were to buy Shiba Inu, which I'm not once again. If it actually continues to fall below 4 zeros and 2.5, then the next one I would look at is 5 zeros and a 7, because the 5 zeros and a 7 price, it basically stayed here from May until October. So there was a 5-month resting period. At around 5 zeros and a 7, because like we had this like big rise from basically, I think this is like 6 zeros or 7 zeros and a 9.8. I think it's 6 zeros and a 9.8 to 5 zeros and a 7, where it calmed down from basically mid-May until basically beginning of October, where it began to ape up again. But the thing is, like, if it doesn't hold at 4 zeros and 2.5, it will probably dump to 5 zeros and 0.7 or 0.8. Now that's going to be a huge loss for current Shiba Inu holders, and a huge loss for current Shiba or people who bought at the top. But that's kind of what you expect when you buy one of these coins. Hopefully, none of you put more than a couple $100 in these coins if that actually happens. For these coins, obviously, it's like quick in, quick out. You don't really hold on to these long term. So once they start dropping, they can actually start dropping. Now, if we get into next year and Shiba Inu still hasn't pumped or has pumped a little bit, and we're really looking at the actual bear market, I really wouldn't even buy then. I would definitely wait for like 6 zeros and a 131 or something like that, because I do think these meme coins are probably going to dump the hardest in a bear market. Remember, like, a lot of the other stuff, a lot of the other coins have like better use cases. Like the community may not be as fervent, but like the Shiba Inu community basically came up all of a sudden. The thing is, like, they actually have like more developers, they have more development in them. They have all the smart contracts and everything worked out. I mean, Shiba Inu has said they're going to get their own chain for a while, but they're still on ETH, which means they still have the real big transaction costs. That's actually probably one of the barriers to Shiba Inu really selling down, because people have to pay a large transaction cost to actually sell Shiba Inu. If you sold out at the top, congratulations, you made a lot of money. But if you're looking to buy in now, like I said, the first break point would be 4 zeros and 2.5. The second break point would be 5 zeros and a 7. And if we get into the bear market, I really wouldn't buy Shiba Inu until it has like 6 or 7 zeros in front of it, because as fast as Shiba Inu came up, it can go down. Remember, a couple of huge wallets basically hold all the Shiba Inu. And remember, like something like 40 trillion Shiba Inu was actually recently moved between two wallets. Now, I don't think that guy's getting ready to dump. It'd be foolish to dump 40 trillion of them at once, because that would completely crash the price. But he's probably separating them into 4 wallets. Also, the best way to sell Shiba Inu is actually not on the DEX if you want to sell a large amount. If you sell a large amount on the DEX, you're going to crash the price and you're not going to get as much. The best way to actually sell, like if you have like millions or billions worth of dollars of Shiba Inu, is to actually go through something like Coinbase brokerage to see if they can actually get you a buyer for Shiba Inu. Because the slippage is going to be massive if you sell millions or billions at once. And if you can get someone to buy a huge block of Shiba Inu off you, if you have like, tens of millions, without actually selling on the exchange, you can do that without affecting the price. Even with like, say Coinbase charges like a 10% fee. Even with the Coinbase a 10% fee, and yes, like the IRS is going to know, even after paying those taxes, you'll probably get more than if you actually just play the slippage on the major dexes if you have a large block of Shiba Inu. Because if you sell like 10, 20 million, 30 million at once, it'll probably crash the price. And when it actually crashes the price, like you're not going to get more than like, a third of it in true value, because the guy that has like $5 billion in Shiba Inu, he can't sell all of that at once. He can probably only sell a couple million of dollars a day on a DEX before crashing the price. A lot of the volume is going to be wash trading for Shiba Inu. Right now, there is some real volume, obviously, but if you sell a huge amount at once, as we've seen, we can actually cause the price to drop by a lot, and people will actually catch on to the cascade prices, and they'll sell along with you, making the price drop even more. So if you have a huge block of Shiba Inu, and I'm talking millions upon millions, you probably want to find some kind of brokerage to sell it. But if you're looking to actually buy in, like I said, 4 zeros and 2 5, first break point, 5 zeros and 7, second break point. And then when we get in the bear market next year, probably it's 6 or 7 zeros before you buy Shiba Inu. Because a meme coin like this will probably lose like 95% plus of its value, if not 99% in a bear market. Let me remind you that Doge actually peaked at about 2 cents last time, and then it lost like 95% of its value during the bear market. I expect Shiba Inu to actually lose even more this time. But right now, it could still be kind of hot. And if you buy it at 5 zeros and a 2, you might get like a pump to 2 or 3x. Once again, I'm not buying this stuff. I don't really believe in these meme coins or the Shiba Army or whatever. But there could be some money to be made now that it's actually dropping. So that's what I have to say for now. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.